In this video from Casio Help, we're taking a look at Z reports on the SR-C4500 register. So I've done a previous video which you may or may not have seen explaining that an X report is a non-resetting report, so it just shows you the information, and if you watch a previous video you'll recognise that report. So X reports, key to X, pick the report you want, press cash amount end, and it reads the information since the last time the till was reset, the last time the equivalent Z report was run. For your Z reporting, which people would normally do at the end of the day, the process is identical except you're just turning the key lock round one more position. So in the previous video I ran an X report and then I've since put through more sales. So if we imagine that this X report was taken at halfway through the day's trading, and I'm now going to run a daily Z report because I've finished my trading for the end of the day and I want to see how much money should be in the drawer. So this Z report is going to be the total of this X report plus the 7 or 8 sales I then put through afterwards. We lay the reports together. There's several bits of information you're looking for. You've got your splits by department here, so they're useful information. If you've had your departments pre-programmed, that'll come up with all the department names on there. So that's a total amount of money that's gone through each department, either through the button press or for any barcode or PLU items that are assigned to those departments, which is why you've got to be careful with your programming where you're saving your PLUs and your barcode products to. We look at the two gross figures are slightly different, so you can see there's more sales on there, and also the cash in draw and card in draw totals are different as well, because I've taken extra payments since I ran the X report. So yeah, Z report is normally the report that you run at the end of the day, which is why Casio call it a daily Z. It does cause a bit of confusion because the report is only daily if you remember to run it every day. So if I was trading on this till for a week and only ran X reports, all the X reports would be doing would just be adding up and giving me bigger and bigger totals. If I then turn around to do a daily Z, it wouldn't actually be a daily Z, it would be a 7-day Z. So the key thing with cash register reporting is to get into a routine. So if you're going to use X reports, remember that they're read only and they're just purely for your information to see how you're going. If you're going to be using daily Z reports, you've got to remember to run the report at the end of every day's transaction, at the end of every day's trading. Most people would, because obviously you've got a cash drawer to reconcile. One mistake that can happen is by running an X report by mistake. If you run an X report, it does look very similar to a Z report, but it doesn't reset. So a common problem is to run an X report on a Monday, come to the Z report on Tuesday, and of course the Z is doubled up because no one did a Z yesterday. But there's the way around that would be to look at the Z report for Tuesday, take everything off that was on the X report at the end of Monday, and that should give you the difference. I'll talk about PLU reporting in another video, and I'll also talk about the periodic reporting in another video as well. So if you're interested, you can watch those. If you're not, please don't. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit casiohelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.